ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 15 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp. He's ring walk, just a cool, calm stride to him. Looks like just another day in his life. Evander Holyfield's approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face.
In the blue corner, from Miami, the Man of Steel, and his opponent across the way. His professional record consists of 43 wins, with 28 knockouts and 10 defeats. Fighting out of Atlanta, Evander, the real deal Holyfield.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. He has his target. He lands the straight right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Teddy, what role can the fans play on the fighters, the atmosphere of the arena, when they know there's two guys meeting up that can bang?
An immature fighter, a less experienced fighter, can get caught up. He can try to satisfy the audience. That's a quick way to be going to the shower earlier than you wanted to.
Oh, he took one to give one. Came back with a power punch after being tagged. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And we come to the end of round number one. Holyfield's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right now. I mean, the guy has to let the hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little short punch on the inside a round before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
Solid right by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's tagged. Commits to the straight right. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Solid left hand to the head. And that's the end of round two. Holyfield's style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. Somebody's got to remind him, you don't get points, you don't get credit for taking a good shot.
And he looks as fresh as could be. Looks like a crisp fighter ready to engage in battle. Piercing jab. He missed by a mile. That wasn't even close by Evander Holyfield. Little head knocking with that right hand. A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. something to keep you away from your opponent.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Block! Block! Teddy, you gotta like this because he's using that jab the way you like him to.
Especially when you're being aggressive. You walk in, you want to walk in where the guy can't see you coming. That jab blinds your opponent.
How about that left hand? There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon.
Beautiful. You gotta breathe. Just breathe. Relax. How you feeling out there? Now, you're not winning this fight, right? You're not winning. He's beaten. I need you to throw more than one punch out there.
Hasn't been a lot of distinct action so far that would give anybody a commanding lead in this fight. Although on Teddy's scorecard, you can see that he is up a round after 3 rounds. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He's going right after it. Opening up with power punches early in this fight, Teddy.
Yeah, exactly, and no surprise here because that is what he does.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good shot there with that left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Evander Holyfield. Oh, what a huge power punch. Scores up top with a left. Evander Holyfield's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, and there you go. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? And that's the end of round 4. Well, this fight is starting to lean in one direction early on here because he's coming off of a round where he really scored well upstairs. And Teddy, he was doing it from the outside. What does his opponent have to do?
Well, he's doing it on the outside, not just because he's taller and he's a little longer, but anticipation. He's taking a step back, he's keeping that range. What his opponent has to do is take advantage of that, feint him a little bit, make him make a move preliminary a little too soon. Where he thinks the punch is coming back, he steps back too soon, then you go find him.
Round number 5 has arrived. Holyfield's really facing an uphill battle here. I mean, he went down in the last round, and Teddy, you see him come out at the start of this round. He does not look like a fighter that can mount a comeback.
No, hopefully they did what they had to do in the corner as far as, reviving him, getting a little energy back in him, clearing those cobwebs out right now. But watch the beginning of this round. It's going to tell everything, whether or not he has his defensive capacity, if he can see the punches and negotiate the punches.
Up top with the right hand. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab.
Evander Holyfield's banged by a left hand. And we come to the end of the round, and his trainers gotta love that because they stress, hey, go out there and be smart with what you're doing. He was very smart about when to throw and how to land it.
And that's the key in the sweet science. Placing your punches, as you said, making them count.
Doubling up the jab by Evander Holyfield. A well-placed left hand up top. Good return fire that time. Piercing jab. And there he is scoring with the right hand. Solid left.
Side to side, move your head.
Double jab upstairs. That right hand serving him well. That last round really damaged him. Holyfield's face does not look good at all. You can see his corner trying to tend to him.
Yeah, they're tending to him a little too late. What about in the gym? What about in training camp where you got to teach a guy, move your head. Don't get caught so you won't look that way. Maybe they didn't do their job.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Evander Holyfield's thinking right now that he's doing a good job defensively, but it's really not the case, Teddy. Every so often, you will see a punch split that guard.
Yeah, he's just standing there. First of all, the gloves, he needs to extend them just a little bit away, so as you said, those punches, you know, aren't going to force their way through to the target, which they're doing right now. They're getting down to him. They're getting through to him.
Come on! Good-looking uppercut that time. Combo lands to the head. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Nice round. That was good.
I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are in round number 8, and it has become a one-sided fight as he has strung round after round together.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask it to the right guy, not to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
Little head hunting with the left. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Holyfield's failure to get away from his opponent's right hand is really the difference in this fight.
Yeah, it is. He continues to get hit with the same punch. Needs to slip to the left.
Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Good flush shot by Evander Holyfield. And that's the end of round 8. Holyfield's plan was not supposed to be this result that we're getting here. Now it's later in the fight, and his opponent is still able to score with ease out at range.
Well, his corner has to think about doing something drastic here. Taking all these shots, this fight is in danger of being stopped. He's definitely going to lose it anyway. Maybe do something I tried years ago with Mills Lane. Believe it or not, bring him over to the corner, use him a little bit, use the referee. Bring him over to the corner and say, listen, if he doesn't change, I want you stopping this fight the next round. This way you put your fighter on notice what's going on.
Well played. Evander Holyfield's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
It's all right. Just keep moving.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Hey, shake it off.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Evander Holyfield. Solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down. Another strong round of accurate precision punching from him.
Well, it's easy to be accurate when your opponent walks out there and says, please hit me. I mean, he's like putting a sign on himself. Here's the red target.
He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
Boy, very sharp with his punches. He doesn't miss much.
He's like a scalpel right there. You know, he's making incisions here, there. He's really doing an operation.
with a left hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Evander Holyfield. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good, solid overhand left. Good job fighting from the outside. There's a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Scored well up top. Combination to the head.
You're letting this guy get away. Come on, this is it. You gotta make it a fight now.
Championship rounds are here. Teddy, the corner hasn't been asked to do too much tonight. They've had it any way they've wanted it. But now comes the time where we want to reel in that victory.
Evander Holyfield's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. A well-targeted jab that time. Evander Holyfield's ripped to the head. Good double jab by Evander Holyfield. Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off. Evander Holyfield stunned by a big shot. He just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a taunt.
Look at that. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
End of round 11.
Holyfield's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring, where at least his good eye is in front.
We got a fighter who was knocked down earlier, who, as you can see, is still going about his business the exact same way. Let's turn the tables a bit. If you're opposite that fighter, what do you want to do?
What you want to do is just keep going. Hey, you know that old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Well, he's giving it to you, keep taking it. Keep going to that well until there's no more water. If he's giving you an opportunity to catch you with the same thing, keep doing it.
Keep moving, come on.
Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Let him get to you, kid.
Holyfield with a huge left.
Use your feet.
There is hardly a doubt as to what this result will be. I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long is one guy punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
In and out.
And just grabbing onto his opponent.
You're not focused.
Keep moving. Keep your head moving.
Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Protect yourself.
This is excessive holding we're seeing here now.
Keep moving.
Relax.
He scored well after being hit himself. Good looking jab there. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
That was yet another round where he just looked like the fresher, better conditioned fighter. And here in these later stages of this fight, that's where you get the payoff.
Well, the payoff is what we heard. We heard about coming into this fight in a training camp. They were doing 5-minute rounds. We heard that, Joe. Not 3-minute, 5-minute rounds. He's getting the benefit right now of that.
jabs by Evander Holyfield. Halfway through this round, Evander Holyfield's punch didn't come close. He clinches when he gets to the inside.
Just like that. Left and right, left and right. Left and right. Side to side.
Final 10 seconds.
Suck it up. There is no tomorrow. You can do this.
Taking it to the limit, they are the 15th and final round.
Side to side.
Hook. Just like that. Just like that.
Excellent hook to the head by Evander Holyfield.
Don't stay in my
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Time is of the essence now. We've reached the halfway point of this final round. Final minute of the final round. Snaps that jab out. Flush shot, it was the overhand left. So there's the final bell in a fight nobody thought they'd hear the final bell in.
It looked like Rock'em Sock'em Robots early on, but then all of a sudden, guess what? They started boxing.
The man of steel, Papayas.
Seemed like he was destined to win throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard showed that, and the judges agree. Unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us.